Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is motherfucking homie steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing this evening? Well, I said I'd be here. I am here. Half the work's done. How you guys doing? I see you in the chat, y'all. Salute. Thank you for being here, y'all. We are Aggressive Defiance TV, and we aggressively defy everything. We're here to talk about where is Eric Carroll? The Whitakers need their money, bro. The more I think about it, the more they need their money. That could possibly get them what they need as far as a home, you know? Let's talk about it.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out. And 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no crips and bloods, it's just cliques and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever owe a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling drums. I'm cut throw bitch and kill something, go on and run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then I'm getting on ready to accept what comes.
Beautiful, beautiful day today here in this household. I love it today. Today was like one of those gloomy days. It was cold. It really like sets the Halloween fall weather in, you know, when it's one of them gloomy fall days where it had rained the day before. So it's still a little wet outside and all of the leaves on the ground are different colors and all the spooky little things are out. Ghouls and goblins. I love it. How about you, chat? I love it. Halloween and 4th of July have to be my favorite times of the year. Not weather-wise too, but, you know, Halloween and 4th of July for sure. What's up, Chris? Pretty Bird. Carolyn in the house. Rich in the house. What's up, Jenna? Fur. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Jenny Phillips. Starry Night. Night hostess. Carolyn. Darlene, hello. Mary Hewitt, how you doing? Bobby, what's good? Who else is in here? What's up, G2s? For real, for real. Good to hear. You carve pumpkins? I'm not doing all that. I'm not very good at carving pumpkins. It's meticulous when you get those like stencils. You got to sit and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke. Hello, Hillbilly. Poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke. And then you carve. It's a bitch, man. I did all that when my kids were growing up, though. I did. I decorated. I did all of that. Hi, CG. Hello, Steph. Hello, hello. I'm going to, what's up, Terry? I'm going to bring in a video that a lot of us probably already watched. We've already seen. But it's going to point out a lot of things, you know, that we missed and haven't went over. I love Halloween too. Yep, poked and poked. Yeah, you got to poke a lot. Definitely got to poke a lot. I got 3 kids total. 2 by one woman and 1 by another. but they all love each other and hang out and all that. So it's a happy home. What do you know? I think the Whitakers need their money. I think it goes to Betty. So let Betty get the money, I think. That's how I feel at this point. Where has Eric Carroll gone? We know where he went. He went home. We understand that. But, like, does he think that it's just, like, going to go away? What's up, Violet? Is that what he thinks? Popcorn balls? Oh, no. Woo! No popcorn balls, man. I can't eat popcorn balls. They're good sometimes, though. Pumpkin pie's all right with whipped cream. That's the only way. You've poked a few? Yeah, I've poked a few myself. By the way, if you're watching this on the replay, this is a live stream. It is not a video. This is a discussion. A discussion. So next time, join the live stream. Make sure you're here for it. Hit the subscription button and get in there. Get your ass in the chat, y'all. Get your ass in the chat. That's our words over here. Get your ass in the chat. Also, become a member to the channel. Get in that private members only Discord.
Hey guys. So
I want to say this too before we start this. He has removed this from his Facebook page. I don't know if it's on the Whitaker family page still. It might be. It could be. All the money should go to settling Betty up. I mean, it's only moral, right? It's only moral. You heard he was cleared by police, but I don't know if it's true. Yeah, I don't really believe a lot of the shit that I hear about the Whitakers, man. I went through Facebook again today and I was like, what kind of bullshit can I get to bring over here to you guys so we could laugh at, make fun of, talk about? And you know what I was said to myself? I don't want to bring it, man. I don't want to bring it to you guys. Although I will love to, I want to, but just like not every day, I guess. BJ deserves the money more than Eric. Morally, yeah, you're probably correct on that, but honestly, not really. Hello, Katniss. Timmy deserves all the money. He was the star of the show, right? He was the star of the show, right? It's Timmy's money. I agree. I can get behind that. I can. But where's it at? Because I don't see it being given to him. Any of them. I would settle with him giving it to whoever's taking care of them now, okay? Or I would settle with him giving it to Betty and Larry. As long as they got the money and this guy didn't get off with it. Hopefully these live streams we do will bring awareness to this and hopes that Eric Carroll will pop out of his hiding and give these people the money, man. That's what Mark did. He just gave the money and said, fuck it, I'm done. And it didn't make Mark look bad to me. It didn't. It just made me know that Mark was actually done. Well, she's a Whitaker. I mean, she is a Whitaker.
you hear anything?
This is right when they were taken, guys.
Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy has been taken.
You guys spark up with me, all the smokers?
I don't know what to tell you.
It's sad, ain't it? That breaks my heart.
I'm trying to find out something.
Still to this day, it
This is a
makes my
recipe
little
for
heart hurt.
disaster. We went 3 days in a row to get that protective order. 2 days we got denied. After the first 2 days it got denied, and I'm going to get comments out of here, guys. I can't look at that. That's why I haven't been on social media. I don't even want to look at it. Not after what's going on. We went 2 days to get a protective order, and then we didn't get it. The only option we had at that point was to get adult
Cheers.
protective services involved.
I like that hostess.
And then me and Timmy went and met with adult protective services one day.
Yeah,
Timmy
spark
was
up.
claiming.
Spark up,
he
so
had
tired.
been- not claiming. He told us he had been beat by BJ. Betty said she had. Larry never told us he was, but
Son of a
Betty
preacher,
told
man.
us that she saw BJ hit him. Then, when we were supposed to be meeting with adult protective services, and Betty was supposed to be going with me, which they were meeting her to give her 8 hours of caretaking, she no-showed and was off with Brandon.
I got it up. I've even got it up with a volume booster as well. I've got him up with volume booster as well, guys. I can't even boost him anymore. This is as high as I can get him. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry.
That's when adult protection services came down there.
Yeah, I
Because
think
at
we're
this
gonna
point,
keep it.
I'm
He
broadcasting
was
all
just up
over
here for a
Facebook
second.
that I'm wanting them to do what just happened.
Update on the kitty. He was just up here for a second, and then he's over there in his spot on my bed now. You guys know he's got a routine. He sleeps right over there on the bed. I see you. Yeah, he's looking at me. This little guy goes everywhere with me, man. Whatever room I am in, this guy shows up. Any room. If I'm in the bathroom, he comes in the bathroom. If I'm in the living room, comes in the living room. I got him a cat tower about 6 months ago, and he don't even use it because he's too busy following me. Eric is a rough-looking 41. Yeah, I'm 47, and he looks older than me, I think. Yeah, Eric looks like he's lived a rough life.
They came down there, told Betty, no, he's trying to build you a home. Which,
What's up,
guys, as
Miss
of a couple
Phoenix?
of days ago, the Amish had agreed. We had permits, everything was ready to go. Until I saw you-know-who back on the property. It's gonna get good. I never went home. You people, some of you that didn't know me, you're about to find out. Give me a second. The emotions are high.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that, pretty bird. Shout out to 53.
We
Shout
were
out to
told
Diane.
when we got that protective order that if Betty talked to BJ or Larry, not just BJ, someone saying Patrick's saying this is because of BJ. I mean,
That is the right thing.
probably is. She's not supposed to be there, guys. She got caught.
Yeah, definitely we're all sinners. It would be the right thing, though. And I mean this morally. I mean, he knows that there's millions of people that are watching the Whitakers. He knows that. He knows that every one of those people know that he's got the money that he made from all the other platforms. I know for a fact YouTube, and they pay the most. It takes more to get paid from them. Like, you got to have so many thousands of views in order for that to trigger. But he's getting paid more from YouTube than Patrick's getting paid from Facebook. But at least just give them their third. How about that? If you feel like that all of it don't go to them, then give them their third. Yeah, it's like, it depends on how it's zoned. There we got a new member.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found this on Eric Carroll's page. And shout out to Carolyn, our newest member, man. If you are a new member over here and you are a paid member, please email me or hit me on Instagram. at Aggressive Defiance TV. Email me. Let me know you need my email, and we'll get you in that members only Discord, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't break no families up. Shout out to the new members.
Right now, 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 right now.
Cutting down telephone wire, melting the casing off, and $25,000 worth of copper
You shouldn't be
line.
able to, Rich.
That I've been told, allegedly,
How much you say?
get that and $25,000 worth of copper line.
Woo! Woo! How he say 25,000? Damn, son.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Where'd you find all that copper at? 25,000 is a lot of copper, yo. And he said it was copper wire. Oh, they were still in that, bro. That's a lot of it. And whoever they were taking it to, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, $25,000. There's not a fucking copper place in my city that would buy $25,000 worth of copper from you without it throwing red flags everywhere. Everywhere. Red flags would go up everywhere. The feds be knocking on your door. You guarantee it. Copper was stolen from a mine. Copper mine. Damn. Dude, there's not a business in my city that would take $25,000 of copper from somebody in one day. There's just no way. The salvage owner was arrested. Good. I mean, that's about right. It you can't take $25,000 worth of copper to somebody. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be on the phone with the law. They're not supposed to be buying it from you. She was the only one that charged for the scheme. Oh wow. Yeah, any company wouldn't even do that. Not in my city. I wouldn't feel right. You would have to have a down low hookup. You would. And then they probably wouldn't even write you a check all that day. It would be broken down. I'm telling you, it'd have to be a down low hookup. It was phone company wire. Phone company uses fucking copper. Those are little wires, bro. Okay. He knew what was going on. Damn, dude. That is crazy. Phone line. I don't know. Like, those are really, really thin wires, though. And then phone, I don't even think there's that much phone left up, is there? I wonder if they were taking copper through power wire. Yeah, it's fiber optic. That's what I was thinking. I didn't think that there was still phone wire that was like copper. Yeah, they gotta splice it and all that now. Yep. You're in Indiana? Yeah, they would be on the phone with the police. They sure would. What's up, Judge? The guy was in on it. Oh, good. He went to jail too. I'm not saying good, but yeah. It's fiber optic. That's glass. It's like glass insulated. I used to fucking hang fiber optic wire from the poles. So like they could possibly been it was in an old mine, a historical site. What the fuck? They were probably taking copper power wire. Because that's the thick That's the real thick conductive power wire. And if you had a place that was buying it from you, you could steal it. Yeah, that's probably what they were getting. I wouldn't think anything's thinner. The business got arrested. I fucking would imagine. Wow. Had copper wires for lights. Yeah, it's probably like a power wire though.
That I've been told, allegedly, get this, that Larry knew about
So
it.
crackheadish, but there's money in it if you get that much of it.
Yeah, it gets better.
Larry was in on it because he was allowing them to strip it down out back of their house all hours of the night. What Patrick did.
Give me a second.
Man, I bet that family didn't even live good at all with BJ out there running around all hours of the night, keeping him up and shit. They probably fucking lived a horrible life. Yeah, I think it was power wire. Found behind BJ's trailer. What a fucking idiot. Eric snitched on them all? No, this is not live. This is the stream where the people got taken. No, I'm not near Delphi. Power wire. Yeah, it's thick. Because that copper's real conductive. Oh, anybody in their active addiction and they're like thieves. Like a lot of people aren't thieves that are addicts. They just won't steal. But if you got a thief that's willing to steal in active addiction, they'll steal a plant out your fucking yard. They don't give a fuck. As long as somebody say, "Hey, I need this," they'll go get it. BJ probably did tell. Stinking ass.
So then, all of this goes down.
Yes,
They
please hit
try
that
to
like
get you
button,
going.
y'all. Come on, please.
On Thursday, we go to the Amish. That was the day, I guess, that the court date was. Guys, I was told 10.
There was a lot of little wires inside of one wire. That means that was probably cable or something. Who knows? I know they come like with the fiber optic I was hanging would come like 300 pair, 900 pair, and that's thicker it gets because that's how many pairs of wires are running through that. Yeah. Damn. Sorry, y'all.
days. 10 days from that date is what we had with that protective order. If you go back to every live, that's what I said. I, honest to God, thought we had 10 days. Now, the first 2 days when we were talking, I could have swore I saw like a September 9th or 10th date. But regardless, and you'll find out why. I'm out here going to the Amish. I'm out here.
He keeps saying, "We'll find out, we'll find out, we'll find out," but we never even finding out, are we? He said that in his last video. I'll tell y'all, but not right now. And then he goes into hiding for another month. Patrick said you could smell it at his house. Damn. Probably can. He's only a couple houses down, he said. But I'm sure Betty and them didn't live a normal fucking life. You got dope fiends running all inside now their fucking yard and shit all hours of the night, stealing, bringing stolen shit down the holler. Good Lord.
Here getting building permits. I'm out here taking everybody, doing everything. I was the only one doing anything. Literally, the only one doing anything until my friends got here.
That's fucked up.
Which makes me so angry.
See, that's where I believe all these dudes had their right hearts in it. Eric had his heart in it, and Patrick had his heart in it. Eric probably went a little bit deeper than Patrick. See, Patrick lives around them all the time, so he knows what to expect from them. Eric didn't. He didn't. Well, that's that. He probably talks that way because he amps it up for the camera. Talks like a politician. I just always decided not to do that. I'm going to be me. She'll commit another crime. She
It
will.
seemed like a normal day. We went, talked about the permits. I came on, give you guys the live, let you see what was going on, flood zones, everything that's going on. And I told Betty, they're not going to allow you to put the home there. One, it's supposedly not even your property where your home is right now. And it's in the flood zone all the way over to where Larry's house was, where the camper went.
Could be, Donna. I'm not sure,
There
baby.
was a piece of property on the very back that was flat where they could have built. And guess what? They wouldn't have been where they were, could have got a new address where people aren't showing up to their house in the middle of the night. It would have been
You're going to
perfect.
find out where they live anyway. Public information.
I came.
I'll say this because I've said this a million times on my stream. All this doxing shit is bullshit, y'all. It's bullshit. Because if all this shit is public information. If I know your name, I'm going to find out where you live. I'm going to find out your phone number. It's public information if I want to find out, right? If I look good enough. You guys, we grew up in a lot of us grew up in an age where there was a thing called telephone books that were dropped off at your door every 3 months to 6 months or so. Right? We had phone books. And guess what was in that phone book? Everybody that lived in the same town or city as you, address and phone number. It's always been public information. It's always been public.
Told Betty about that. Everything was good. Everything. She said, I like that idea. Patrick told me at one point in time that Betty said she didn't want her house back there. Even though in a video, Betty tells me, I always wanted a house back there. My sister Judy used to be back there.
See, they need to stop that bullshit too. Fairy
And I'm
tale.
perpetual. Betty doesn't want her house back there. When I say something to Betty, but Eric, I never said.
You still get a phone book? I haven't gotten a phone book in years. Honestly. That's cool. Yes, you could pay to also keep your address or your phone number out. You had to pay for it. It wasn't much. I think it was like $3 or $4 a month, but it kept one or the other out of the white pages, but one or the other had to stay. That's the truth. Either you would see the name, no address and phone, but a phone number, or you would see the name with an address, but no phone number. Period. Yes. Unless you requested to be unlisted. Nothing has changed. Yep. It's true.
Said that. Regardless, we went walking the property and was going to try to find out what was going on. I noticed when I was walking the property on the back
Because they got it sold off. They didn't pay the taxes.
a place called Devil's Backbone. I found 2 campfires. So definitely eyebrow raised, right?
We have phone
Betty
booths.
tells me that Timmy, or Lorraine is missing Timmy. And I know she was. She loves her son, guys. She loves her son. And she said, do you mind bringing
What's
me
up,
back?
Indiana
I was like,
Nana?
is he still going to be able to go to Georgia with me? Yes, he'll be able to go to Georgia. Just make sure he calls her.
What's up,
I was
AC?
like, I will. I'll make sure he calls every day. She said, he doesn't have to call every day. Just some. I said, no, he'll call every day. Went back. My friend Robert Mast, who had flown out from Idaho, almost 78 years old, had a former Amish friend that lived
There you
4
go,
hours
Lou.
away that drove all the way up here to see him.
My
we
grandmother
took
had a
him
rotary
back to
phone.
meet with at the Airbnb, and then while we was doing that, I got Timmy. Timmy did not want to go back, but I told him, you got to go see your mom. Okay, but everything was going to be good. I had gotten Lorraine some special chips from the Amish. I kept chips in the back of my vehicle, and I would give her a bag at a time. The second I got out of that vehicle, I see those hands. and I wanted to
That
relate
Zaza. That's that Zaza.
but
Shout out to
I'm getting
Canada.
information about what's going on, guys. I said, I'm going to go up, talk to Lorraine, and have that moment with her before I ask about the camera.
Peepers.
And what pissed me off is when I did that, after I did that, I said, Larry, who's in the camper? Nobody's in the camper. Larry, who's in the camper? I didn't even play it off. I just kept going. He was going to lie to me. I went back and rewatched. There was a guy that has a channel, YJ the author, I think. He was the closest one on his coverage, guys. I want you to know, bud, I was really respected your work. You were about 95% correct because there's so much. The internet's
Good
loose.
evening,
People
Predator
make your
Hunters.
accusations in the comments. You have
How
no
are
idea what
you?
you're talking about, and you're about to get the true story. Once I
Did
find
you
out
see
what's
it?
going
Cool.
on, everything that happens in the dark will come to the light. And I think it's about to now. I beg anybody that is involved with what's going on right now, come to me. I'm an open book.
Oh, boy, that didn't age well. That didn't age well. Come to you? Well, here we are, Eric. Here I am for sure. I just want to see what's done. I'm going to keep pressing this issue. I want to see what's done right. If he can get the money to the 3 that have been taken, great. If not, give it to Betty and Larry, man. Let them do wish that they want to. If they want to blow it all, giving it to BJ and their grandsons and all that, let them do it. Let them do it. But it's theirs to do that with. It's no one else's right. And also, we have an update. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. Patrick is giving the title to Larry for that Land Rover. I like that. Patrick is giving the title of the Land Rover to Larry. For one, I think it relieves him of any duty of if anything happens, right? Why would Patrick want to keep that truck in his name? So if something happens and BJ does get it, she wrecks it. And now he's in trouble. He's going to get sued for allowing someone without a vehicle, without a license to drive it. So give it to Larry and let him have a problem with it. If there's an issue, then he's got to deal with it. That's how I feel, right? I'm dead serious. Like that's a good thing that he gave that to them though, because now they feel like they've gotten something. Right or wrong, it's a good thing to do, Patrick. I applaud it.
I have nothing to hide. I forgot what I was talking about. There's so much.
Yeah, somebody actually followed through.
I don't know
I
what's
hope
going to
not.
happen. When I know, I will let you know. But here's the thing. When Adult Protection Services came down there,
I'm a fair guy, man.
Eddie told them about the abuse and everything that was
So
going
right
on.
is right and wrong is wrong.
BJ showed back up in that house, guys. And do you know how many people I've been watching in the comments saying they was going to report it? It was inevitable. They can only get so many calls before they have to act. And I'm going to tell you, they were going out of their way, but every time I see Ray, he is sitting in his own urine. Feces all over him. Lorraine has been trying to tell me something about her head for months. And then when Lorraine starts trying to tell me, I get told some BS excuse about a bee sting. And I've asked Lorraine, it's on video. Lorraine, is that from a bee sting? No.
Yeah, man, but I think you're reaching a little bit with this. I do. You think he has Timmy? Oh no, we're not gonna run with that one. No. If he does, So be it. I don't think he has Timmy. I don't believe that. He'd already
But
be cash cowing.
here's the one that really got me. We didn't, and then the court order, right? While
It's
I'm
their
out
money.
there doing this with the Amish, getting the permits, and then I made the thing, oh, it's your fault. You knew when it was not. I said 10 days from the very beginning. I found out. It's public record. Make a call. You'll find out. They told her they would give her a continuance. She denied it for BJ. She denied it. She said the abuser.
That's when
stayed
you
in the
should have
house.
said, okay, they're not going to get rid of BJ. Let's do something different. Right? Yeah, I think he'd be posting right now. That'd be his cash cow.
Now, when you admit that someone beat Ray, beat Timmy, beat yourself, beat her dad, stealing coffee,
That's what I'm saying, Terry.
the things that they're
Just
doing,
give him the money and
what did
call
you
it a
think
day.
was
Back
going
out.
to happen?
Just like Mark did.
I knew this was going to happen.
Mark saved
They
his
have the right to blame it
reputation.
themselves. There's more, guys. I want to get off of here. And I promise you, you'll get more later.
Very true, Callie.
One of the biggest slaps in the face to Mr. Patrick over there. I get a call. From the condo where I rented the Airbnb. Patrick played on my heartstrings. I need somewhere to stay. I just want to get away for a while. I don't want no one around. I just want to get off. And you think you can get me a room up there? I was like, yeah, man, you can do that. You mind getting it in your name? Sure, Patrick. Just pay me back out of next month's money. After everything else that I've been taking care of, right? I get him a condo. He was staying right next to me in the Airbnb, guys, because he said he needed to heal. That condo was freaking trashed, man. Hold on, I'll get to all that in a little bit. I'm getting information about what's going on, and I've got a lot to go through, guys. That condo was trashed. Dog poop, chewing tobacco all over the pillows, the walls, you name it. Pills all over the floor. Don't worry, I've got the video. The back doors were left wide open. When he got out, Moose was with him and his other dog. And I said, Patrick, does the owner know you got that dog with you?
Yes.
And he said, oh, yeah, I told him. No, they didn't. Not only that, he goes and puts them on the kitchen counter in this brand new renovated place. Decorations for the condo that became spittoons. Diapers on the floor, stains all over the couch, pills all over the floor. Literally, I don't know. How do you get snuff on couches, countertops, like
I know
everywhere?
you.
The kitchen sink was full of it. Big wads of it all over the floor. Poop all over the back deck.
Ugh.
And guess whose name it was in, guys? You guys think you know. You have no idea what I've been through up here. And I'm a good friend. I wanted him to get better.
We love you, kitty.
This is his record.
That's pretty thick, man. People showed his record, and it's not that thick. I think Eric has amped up the set. See, that's what we say in the hood. He's amped up the set. I don't know if you understand what that means, but that means he's glorified some things to make them bigger than they are. You know, just to make them seem more crazy. That would be a thick fucking record. I got a record that's thick, and it ain't that fucking thick. That's like a fucking novel. And I looked at Patrick's record. It's not that thick. It's not. Unless you got every piece of paperwork from that record, maybe. All of the different fucking hearings and shit, probably. No, he's not dumb. He's not dumb at all.
It's like a freaking
Yeah, making it sound
Bible.
worse.
I'd like to say something. His mom and sister, his family are good people, and she's went through the law.
Why are you throwing his mom in it?
And I hate for this to happen.
Why are you
I
putting
really
Patrick's
do.
mom in this? No one's ever even seen or heard of Patrick's mom. Wow.
And then I found pleading guilty to stalking and sexual crimes just last month. And Timmy's in Victoria's Secret just a few days ago, and we're getting him to take pictures with women while he's in it too. I'm a little hot right now.
Timmy's a
guys.
46-year-old
I
man.
could go on. I'm about to go find out what's going on with that family. I could care less about the social media. I haven't been on here doing the gimmick or the YouTube. I knew.
So you're saying it was a gimmick. You're saying you were gimmicking it up, aren't you? Is that what you're saying? Look at Betty Davis eyes, shooting the super stickers, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you, Betty Davis. If you're enjoying any aspect of the stream, you can always pull up to our PayPal, Cash App, and or our Super Chat. I love you.
Right now, 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 right now.
When this happened, the YouTube is probably going away, and it sucks. I put
Sadly
a
enough,
lot
it's
of work
still
behind
making
it,
money.
and I'm a very passionate guy. The whole time I was up here, I was busting my ass, not even hardly sleeping, taking money out of
He just said the YouTube was going to go down, but it's still, oddly enough, making money. They just got paid again this month with another YouTube check. Isn't that funny? Today they got paid. That's a fact. He got a check from YouTube again today.
my pocket, and then having someone do that to me, that's how I get repaid?
Shit.
I don't know how they can look at them. And you know what? After everything I did for that family, the movies, the new clothes, all of it, I never heard a thank you. And I don't do it for the
Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know if that's going to happen, Brian, but he should shut it down. That motherfucker just got paid again today for it, bro. Like, here, I'm with the other three getting it. If there's a way to get them that money. If not, then you should outright give it to Betty or Larry. Period. I don't know what that's going to do for their checks. I don't know how you would give it to them. I don't know. I have no clue. But it could be done. But you'd have to do it the right way.
thank you. I literally have done stuff like this all my life, guys. If you think this
I don't know. I might try to.
views, you don't know me much. I
might
already
try.
had a platform.
Nobody.
And I really would much rather be at
I won't
home.
try to get him
and I
sued.
didn't want to be on, so I don't even want to be on it here now. But this is what happens. And what sucks is now the whole thing is about scandal instead of the family getting the home they deserve. They literally had a log cabin
They did for him.
built by the Amish about to happen. Free.
It is. It is tired.
You guys don't know the half of it. I tried to cover for you, Patrick. I tried to cover for you. I hope you would get better. I really did.
Get better.
You aren't even supposed to be at that concert. Ray had an orthopedic visit the day before, and you didn't. You had one thing to do: get Ray to the orthopedic visit. I came all the way up here from Georgia, and you told me I would not be able to get him a doctor's appointment, and I said that was the whole reason I was coming up here. And you said, you're not from West Virginia. It don't work that way up here. You're from Georgia. We don't just get visits like that. I had Ray at the doctor the next day, guys. He had an orthopedic visit. And Patrick was the one supposed to take him. Ray didn't make that orthopedic visit. Instead, he ended up at a bluegrass concert where Patrick broke his leg. Y'all need to start. You've been asking the questions to the wrong guy here, but I've got your answers. I've got your answers, and I really hoped he was going to straighten up, guys, but this has been going on for years.
It's the real Brian Cody. I'm so tired.
I feel. But I've been leaving you breadcrumbs all along. I was afraid this was going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know why they always had to feed him this fantasy story of a log cabin or a house being built right across the street where it used to be, or back there where my mama used to live, or whatever. Bro, they could have easily found another piece of property. That's what I thought too, Howdy, if you see my face. I was like, what? Like they could have easily found just a different piece of property, right? And just had a home on it. Then you go and buy it. I mean, there's a lot of places that you could buy for 150 grand. A lot of them. I don't know what the numbers on the Whitaker family channel is. I could look it up. I could definitely look it up. You can look it up for sure. You can get on Social Blade and see what numbers are, what's happening with it. They can start renting a better place. I don't think renting for them is a good thing. I think they just need to buy outright. You know, there is a lot of money that's uncounted for, and he himself come on a video on his own page and said, "I have the Whitakers' money." Right? He did. Mass did have the connections. We don't know if Brian Cody's honest. We'll find out though. That's what he told us to do, is just watch. So that's what we'll do. He seems all right with me. I'm not saying anything bad about the guy. He seems okay with me. But at this point, fuck. Who can you trust?
I'll give you this much, and then I'll give you some more later.
Or they would take
The first
advantage
time
of
I
the
was in
landlord by fucking up the building.
After we recorded that interview on YouTube, meet Patrick and Eric. Next thing I know, he is in the parking lot of the hotel at the Skyline, cussing up a storm.
I agree, Donna.
Come up here, MF, or you know what, I'll beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? When I walk outside, he just throws the phone at me. He's like, here, you take care of it.
I agree, pretty
Take
bro.
care of what? I have no idea what I'm running into, guys. No idea.
I'm China,
I get on
baby.
this phone, and the guy starts cussing at me, and I said, you better watch yourself there, dude. You don't know who you're talking to. And like, I'm not trying to get involved in this, but tell me what's going on. That guy's on there trying to act like a saint. He owes my 73-year-old grandmother $1,200 he stole from her. As I look over and he's leaning over the railing, I said, this guy just said you stole from his grandmother. Is that true? nods his head yes, and I'm just like, oh my God, what have I got myself into? I wanted to get in
Everybody's
my
got
car and take
skeletons,
off.
bro. Everybody's
And I
got
was this
skeletons
close,
there.
but I said,
You're the
he
one that
told me
got
the
up there
truth.
involved in their lives. So like you didn't think you were going to uncover skeletons? You're involved in these people's lives now. So I bet it did auction off.
As unflattering as the truth was, he told me the truth, and I really thought he looked to me, and people can change. Now, that guy that he owed that money to his grandmother, I'm
Amish
sure you'll
construction,
probably
big
end up
bucks.
watching this. But it's not just that, guys. Donation money, you name it. Getting people to pay for
True, Donna.
FaceTime and Timmy.
True.
Oh my God, it goes on. Now I'm getting filters. So, yeah, have fun. It's funny. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, nobody went down to his family's house and got all up in the business of his family. His skeletons would have come out too. They started to there on Facebook because his ex and baby mother is going to hell at him, boy. She is riding his head. The last I looked, I ain't looked in a while, but his ex was riding his ass, calling him out about shit he said on Dad Talk, lying about the kid and all this, saying she was keeping him from him. She was calling him out. Yep. So it's happening to him right now on Facebook. Like nobody went and gotten all up in his business. Middleman crook. You went down the X rabbit hole. I went for a little bit, but I stopped because I seen it was all about getting at him. So I was like, okay, he's got somebody on his ass. Yeah, the three don't care about money at all. Did you guys hit that like button, by the way? I would greatly appreciate that. It's free. The share button is free. All of that is free. That little heart down there where you can tap it, that 100 symbol's fire. The one that says 100, yeah, that's us over here. The company's already said they wouldn't sell a trailer. Well, they wouldn't go into debt selling a trailer. They wouldn't finance one. They wanted to put half down. They would sell a trailer for sure, but they didn't want to put one half down. And they didn't want probably their business wrapped up in it. From what I hear is the Whitakers got a bad name in West Virginia. And I'm not saying that to like cause any harm or damage to their names or anything, but like there's been several people that have commented on my videos that say, hey, I live 30 miles from them. There's a reason why people don't fuck with them. There's been people, hey, I live 50 miles, 10 miles. And I believe them. I believe them. Oh, they kept saying the same thing. Yeah, they just wouldn't finance the other half for them. They didn't want their company involved with it, probably. They do have a bad name. But I don't know all that because I don't live down there with the family. So I don't know what it's all about. Yeah, they didn't want to deal with the drama. I think they should have went half in together and bought them one. Did you think? My bad, Carolyn. I'm just saying what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger. I promise I'm just the messenger. I just got my take from day to day to day. Tyler got fucked up by trying to out Mark, and he believed Betty. That's where it all went wrong. Tyler believed Betty, and Betty said Mark didn't give her no money. So Tyler's dumbass went and did a whole fucking expose on Mark, talking about he ain't give her no money. And then Mark went and did his thing and showed all the receipts and cleared his name and was like, "Yep, I'm done. I'm out." They refunded the money. I heard they just didn't want to do it because they wanted to finance half and pay half down. Like they was going to go in half on half. Yeah, Mark did. Brian said he's just a messenger also, but they sure thinking something important in this case. I know, man. Facebook's dread, man. They're on the Whitakers bad, bro. I wish there was more people on Facebook like us. They just tried to keep an open mind about it. That's all I want to try to do. What's right and right is wrong. Their money has been made from the videos they created. Correct? Give them their money, because at this point, if you're trying to give it to the three, you're still holding out on Betty's part of it. Any way you slice it. Any way you slice it, you're holding out on these people. I don't care if they just get a third. Give it to them. Good for you, Penny. Just give them their money, Eric. Stop with the shenanigans.
It's not, there's nothing funny about this. I don't know how, why does a filter pop up on a Facebook Live? Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to spill the beans. And to Patrick's mom and sister, I'm sorry, you guys don't deserve this.
Why are you putting Patrick's mom and
Patrick,
sister in
you need to
this?
go on and tell the truth. I have nothing to hide. If anybody's ever sent money to this family, outside the one time I asked you to send money to for me for the Airbnb, and as soon as I got what I needed, I went on there and said, stop sending money. I've got what I needed. If anybody ever sent money to this family, put it down in the comments. We need to know where that money came from. I want 100% of it accounted for, because I don't think I've been told the truth, and I don't think the family has either. If you ever sent money, put it down in the comments. What was done in the dark, it's time for it to come to light.
Dude, do you know how many people sent them money? Eric came on here and said he tried to give the money to the investigation. They didn't take it. He tried to give it to the court system. Said there was a court date for it. They didn't take it. He came on his own live and said that. That's fire, Penny. I mean, like, he has the money. Keep your third. Give Patrick his third. Give Betty and Larry their third. I mean, I don't know how you do it now that everybody's already on their head about having Social Security and shit, not supposed to get no money, because somebody's going to report you the moment they hear that they get that money. Somebody is going to call in, bro, because they got some haters over there on the book.
I blew the whistle in a group with people that I found out were paying FaceTime for Timmy
That's not
long
cool.
ago, and said this is not supposed to be happening.
It's not cool.
There's lots of people involved. This is not.
Yeah, I need it. I need it, Chris.
Here.
Pay me, Eric.
Whitakers
Give it to me.
Very easy to manipulate people, and they get a lot of attention. The worst drug on the face of this earth is attention, guys.
Clout.
You think crystal meth and crack and all that's bad. The things that people will do for attention will blow your freaking mind. And the last thing in the face of this earth you're ever going to see me do is take advantage of a special needs family. This was going on before I got involved. I was asked to get involved, and I gladly accepted. But I've got to look at myself in the mirror at the end of the night, and I got kids that I want to show them the right way.
I think you're right, Chris.
This is the last thing I wanted for my babies, is to be in a public spot putting up with crap like this.
I think Chris is right on this one, y'all. That statement right there might be it. I think Eric is hung strong on giving that money to the 3 that deserve it. It's not. And why is the fucking YouTube still collecting money? What's up, Freddie? Why is the YouTube still on and collecting paychecks? Because anybody watching any Whitaker family content over on YouTube, they are getting paid from it. Somebody is. They just got a check today. Somebody got money deposited today. Do something with it, bro. It's been damn near a month since this guy came on here talking about I got their money. I got their money. It's been another month, and you still collect the money. I mean, it's only right? He wants to keep the money. That'd be real savage. I bet he's thinking this type of money right here is enough to just wipe it all away. Fuck it. I quit social media because you're going to ruin your reputation. How do you even go back to dad talk? How do you even go back to dad talk? Your reputation will be screwed. 4 months of it, that's how old the channel is. Craziness, y'all. Craziness. It's sad enough, y'all. The story is sad enough, right? You wouldn't give them to a dime. I understand that too. I get it. I get all aspects of it. But if there's not a way to get them that money, and he's being driven away, they ain't taking the money. They ain't taking the money. Okay, give it to Betty and Larry. That fulfills your duty. That's what Mark did. He wiped his hands of it. Probably closed out the GoFundMe, gave Betty what was left, and said, "See ya." No, he didn't even give Patrick a third of it yet. This is all speculation. I don't know what's been done, but from what I know of, he hasn't even given Patrick his part of it. I think if he keeps their money, that ruins his reputation. I think if he gives the money, he saves his reputation. I'm pretty sure. That's all the people want now, I think. That want for the Whitakers. There are a lot of people out here that are saying, fuck the Whitakers. I'm not. I would love to see them flourish. But the problem is, to see them flourish, they would have to make major changes in their life. Major changes. Yeah, quite a few of them. That whole damn family's bad, bro. They got sex offenders and fucking all kinds of weird shit. Well, whatever ounce of rep he had is going to be gone. Yeah, but Mark's one of them guys, Lulu, that he just didn't know. I think Mark is a people pleaser because he seems to do it for all the other people he interviews and shit. The same shit. Tries to save them money, and then he ends up giving them out of it. He's done it with that couple of prostitutes. He tried to change their life. Ruined every time it's ever happened. It's ruined it. Every single time Mark has stepped out there for people, They've always ruined it. And that's at a point in time I would have said, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Changed my fucking life for me. Thank you. But no, these people just do worse with it. They do worse with it. He could have. You're right. He could have. He could have, Lulu. Should have, would have, could have. I mean, that's always the stipulations. Mark is a great guy. I believe that. I believe Mark had his heart in it too. I think sometimes you just can't have so much heart involved in the help that you're trying to give, because it's going to hinder the help that you're trying to give, because you're going to use that. I mean, it's just the way your feelings and shit work. I feel like if he was coming in to strictly get that house built, he should have stayed out of the family's disagreements and family problems and all that, because those would have been going on long after that house was built. Trust me. Trust me. All of it would have still been the same, because that's their family. That's how it coexists. I mean, as bad as having an addict is, I think a lot of families have dealt with an addict before. Sadly enough. Everybody says that people should have left the Whitakers alone. I think all of them had a real all of them had a real need or want to help these people. I do. All of them. Sorry that happened, Lulu. If I was a philanthropist and I was somebody, which I would love to be a philanthropist, but I'm not rich. I can't just help everybody I want to. I wouldn't let my feelings of helping get so far involved that I can say, well, I'm not doing this for you if you do this or you do that. That's not fucking right. That's not right. And especially knowing that they were already in and around the family to begin with. I think Eric took it away that BJ asked him for money. I think he took that away. I think he was like, uh-oh, here we go again. She's going to ruin all this. So he was dead set to get her out of the house. I think that's what it was. When Eric should have just been like, no, you're not getting any money. Thank you. Click. And kept it like that. Who cares what BJ tried to do? Just leave her be. There's a lot wrong with the Whitaker family, Bobby. I mean, let's be honest. But there's a lot wrong with a lot of us. Even myself, maybe. Ooh, we got a kittens in the house with the $4.99. Kittens in the house with the $4.99. Thank you. We got kitties here too.
Right now, 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 right now.
Eric was an addict. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, but give them their bread, Pringles. You know what I mean? Somebody deserves that money. I don't know who, but damn, they're going to need an attorney to get it, I think. I didn't know Eric was an addict, though. I didn't go that far into his life. Didn't know that. Thank you for your donation, kittens. Welcome aboard. We do. We all got problems, Tennessee. We all do. And even some of us have some that they don't want the world to know about, right? He should have never even brung that to the world. Shout out to you, Poopsie. Been over 20 years for Eric. Yeah, I spoke about that yesterday, Lulu. People get this savior complex where they think they can save everybody. They think they can, like, change the world for them. And sometimes it's only to their own detriment. Truthfully, it's to their own detriment. Good for him. Good for you, Eric. Stay clean, dude. He's addicted to pain pills. Yeah, doctors can fuck you up, man. When I had my hernia surgery, that's when I found out after he stopped giving me pain pills. I knew then, man, that I had a problem. I got off of them pretty easy, though. There are. But, I think a lot of them probably don't put their hearts into what they're doing, though, or their feelings or their emotions, basically. I'm thinking emotions because your emotions get involved and you let them start making decisions for you and you start making the wrong decisions for you and them. It's really weird, man. I think he probably took offense to BJ asking him for money. And then I guess a lot of people were saying they wouldn't donate if BJ was around. He should have just been like, hey, fuck it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Katniss. Yeah, I think, yeah. For real. BJ probably hit him up. He was like, oh, fuck. Thought he's going to lose some donors. He should have been like, well, if you don't like it, this is the way it's got to be. Stop donating. Hey, stop donating if you don't like BJ around. She's family. I'm not doing this for her. And just make it a point to not give her anytime Betty asks if you're there to ruin the family, say no. Say no and keep moving along with your plan. You don't have to get all butthurt. I'm not trying to get your family taken away. I'm going to call APS out here just to tell them I'm not. Yeah, Patrick didn't make what everybody thinks on his personal page. He did buy them a Land Rover, though. He bought Larry a Land Rover, and today he said he was giving them the title. So, applaud to that. They have a vehicle again. A nice one at that. They're riding in style, bro. 4-wheel drive. Yeah, he got butthurt and destroyed the family. 3 people got taken, sent to a fucking who knows where. Who knows where. Getting treated like who knows what. We don't know. They're pretty high profile, though. All right, you guys. I want you guys to have a beautiful night, man. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. If you guys want it, I'll bring it. Brian Cody, go down there and get us the content, man. Let's make it positive, bro. That's all I think. Get it positive. They're watching you, brother. They're watching you. Definitely people over there on the Facebook watching you. Waiting for your every move, my guy. They're watching your every move. Just give them the content. But you got to give them the content. You got to keep the content pumping with them, Brian. Keep it pumping. The money will keep flowing like you want it to. That way you can help them like you said you wanted to. And the sky's the limit. Everybody stay blessed tonight. Hug your people. I love you guys. Peace. Thank you, pretty bird. See you guys tomorrow.